Hi everybody, my name is Kayvan Parvizinya and welcome to another video. So we got to Linq. What is this Linq that everybody talks about? Linq is one of my absolute features of C#. It's stands for Language Integrated Query, and it gives the capability to query objects in C# natively. So with Linq, you can query objects in memory like .NET collections, you can query databases, you can query XML, and you can query AudioData datasets. Querying .NET collections or objects in memory is often referred to as link to objects. Querying databases is often referred to as link to entities. Querying XML is often referred to as link to XML, and querying AudioData datasets is referred to as link to datasets. Now, this is a comprehensive topic and is beyond the scope of this video. Especially a link to entities, which is used in the framework, is a big topic and it needs its own course. I'm actually planning on releasing a good comprehensive course on the framework. So if you're interested, make sure to stay tuned. Now, in this video, I'm gonna show you the basic of Linq. So get you started. I'm gonna cover a lot of ground, so you have a good understanding of Linq and what problems it resolves. So let's jump into code. Here in this project, I've got a simple book class with two properties: string title and float price. I also have this book repository, which has one method called getBooks, which returns IEnumerable of book. Basically, I have a hard code, a few book objects here in the list. So here I'm returning a new list, this generic list of books. I'm using the object initializer syntax here to immediately initialize this list, and then here I'm adding a new book, again using the object initializer syntax to immediately initialize a book. So as you see, our books here have title and price. Let's look at our program CS. We simply instantiate the book repository called the getBooks method and get the result. Now let's see what we can do with Linq. Let's say we want to display the list of books that are cheaper than $10. If we didn't have Linq, this is what we have to do. We would have to create a new list, we would have to iterate the books collection and then say if book that price is less than $10, so add it to cheap collections. Finally, at this point, you have the list of cheap books. So here you could iterate this collection and display each book title console dot right line dot title plus its price, book price. So let's run this code. So these are the books that are cheaper than $10. Now with Linq, you can get rid of this piece of code here and do it with one line of code. So how? All you have to do is to say var cheap books equals books that take a look at this method here. These are extension methods, and you should be familiar with extension method. So if you skip that video, make sure to watch it first, and here you see that these extension methods are defined in namespace here. So let me show you a method here where we use where to filter collections. Here I'm using resharper, and as soon as I use the where method here, resharper immediately added a reference to system that Linq for me. If you're not using resharper, we have to manually add reference here. Now let's take a close look at the where method. The where method take a fung of book and bool. Remember fung? It's a delegate. It's point to a method that gets a book as an argument and returns a boolean value. And this is what we call a predicate. So the general predicate is to get a book, assess some condition, and if the condition is true, returns that book such that it will be added to the output. So whenever we say fung as a delegate, we can use a lambda expression. Remember lambda expression? If you skip that video, make sure to watch make sure to watch it. So a lambda expression is a way to write an anonymous method, and that can be assigned to a delegate like fung here. So here I'll write to lambda expression like b goes to it price is less than $10. So just to refresh your memory, on the left side of lambda operator we have argument, and on the right side we have the actual expression. So this is like an anonymous method that gets b, which is a book, as an argument and executes this condition here. But it's more accurate to say evaluate this condition. So if the condition is true, that book will be added to the list of filtered books, which will be cheap books. So with this line code, you can easily get the list of books that are less than $10. Okay, let's run the application. There you go. We got the same list of books. Now let me show you another method here. Linq also has a method called order by descending, and this is used for sorting collections. So books that order by. This method gets an argument of type fang of book and t-key, which is generic. So again, this delegate that takes a book, and then here we need to specify the property of the book and which we would like to sort the collection. So I can write a lambda expression here. For example, b goes to b.title. Sort them by title. Now what we can do here, which is extremely power, is we can chain these Linq methods. So here I can put order by right after where. In this case, I'm filtering the list of books here and then ordering them by title. Okay, so let's run the application again. Note that the list is now sorted by title. Linq also has another powerful method, and it's called select. And select is used for projections or transformations. Let's say you wanna iterate the list of books, and for each book you would like to convert it to another object, or maybe we would just like to select one of its properties as a string. Let's say we get a book and select a title. Okay. So here, if you call this method, the result here, if you hover over var, look, the result is an enumerable of t, and t is a string. So we select here, we are converting a list of books which have been previously filtered and sorted. We're converting that to the list of string because we are only selecting the title of the book. So now that we iterate the cheap books collection, we don't have this title and price properties anymore, because book is now a string. So let me comment this out, or console right line book. Okay, so let's run the application again. So we just got the title of the books. Okay, now in building real world applications, sometimes the lambda expression right here get a little bit complex. So there is a common convention to lay out your Linq method here, and there is two. Lay them out like this. This way it's more readable and cleaner. We filter, we sort, and select the property. Now this syntax is what we call Linq extension methods. We also have another syntax to write Linq queries, and that's what we call Linq query operators. So I'm gonna write the exact same code but using Linq query operator. So I'm gonna call this one cheaper books this is how we write it, from being in books where that price is less than 10, ordered by that title, and select that title. So these two are exactly equivalent. Linq query operators always start with the from and always finish with the select. Which syntax you use is, I would say, purely personal choice. In terms of power and flexibility, this syntax is more powerful because internally all these keywords translate to this extension method here. I hope this video gives you a good foundation to start with Linq. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.